Hey, everybody. Good morning.
Hey, Molly.
Morning, Molly.
All right. Is your co-host eager to start, Chief? All right.
Say hello.
There we are. Look, you're back. How did all those people get stuck in that computer screen?
I had to push it back because he's trying to tap all the keys.
He wants to do some typing, right?
Yes.
Hey.
Say hello.
So let's stretch it out, Jackson. Hey, everybody. Glad y'all are here. I'm going to go ahead.
Goodbye. Say goodbye.
Hi, buddy. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start talking. A few more people might join us, but good morning, everybody. It is Wednesday, June 14th, which means when we get through today, we will have officially crossed the midline for June, right? We'll be halfway there. We can do this. So looking around your space where you are today, whether you're at home, whether you're in an office, whether you're borrowing an office, is there anything that you've been enduring that's uncomfortable that you would like to change? So it could be your position in your chair. It could be something on your desk. Could be you need to take a sip of water. But we just take a moment to notice, is anything uncomfortable that I have control over, that I can change? And let's just do that. Let's just do that. Hydrate or dihydrate, right? You got to drink your water. Good. So we've noticed our surroundings. Let's reverse our listening now. And we're going to change from listening to what all the outside noises need us to do and tune in to maybe what some of the inside noises need us to do. And that's one of the things that's so beneficial about mindfulness and yoga is that you're in output mode all day. So let's just have a tiny bit of input so that you have something to give, right? So let's take a deep breath in through the nose. Slow breath out through the nose. Keep exhaling, keep exhaling. See if you can do it just a little bit more. Good. Now this inhale, pull the shoulders up. And then on your exhale, pull the shoulders down. So we initially get all that breath out, and maybe there's still some a little bit lingering. So we're just going to pull down on each shoulder a little bit more. So pull those shoulders far away from your ears. Good. Now inhale, shoulders come up. And exhale, pull the shoulders down. It's almost like we have to remind ourselves that we don't have to stay with our shoulders halfway up all day long, right? So we're actively pulling them down. One more time, just like that. Inhale, shoulders up. Exhale, shoulders down. So an intentional pulling away shoulders from the ears. So you've activated your side waist muscles because you're pulling those shoulders down. Keep those muscles activated, and you're just going to let the top of your head go to one side and then to the other. This is a little bitty movement. We're not trying to lay the ear on the shoulder. We're just going back and forth. You might hear some things happening in the neck, but let's just be mindful how we slept last night, how many bags we carried into work or from the car. So you're just going back and forth. It's like you're setting your metronome for the day, right? Now, the next time that you're to one side, just stay there. So notice how that feels. Let's bring the mindfulness back to your shoulders. If they started to come up a little bit so that your neck wouldn't have to lengthen, let's notice that. Shoulders are down, your head is over to one angle. Now you're going to think about your chin, and your chin's going to draw a diagonal line in the air. So you're just kind of looking up a little bit and then looking down a little bit. But again, a small movement, noticing what's happening inside the neck. And now adding your breath, maybe you inhale when you look up Exhale when you look down. So really gentle with yourself. Snap, crackle, pop, right? And then the next time you're looking down, keep your chin down. We're going to roll our chin towards our chest. So the top of the head will come forward. Ooh, feel that in the back of the neck. And then let the head float on up to the other side. So just noticing how long this side of the neck can be. Breathe in. On your exhale, pull the shoulders down once again if they started to creep up. Your head stays at this angle, and think about your chin. It's just going to draw a diagonal line. You look up just slightly and then down just slightly. So back and forth. And notice if you hear or feel anything in your neck. You might think, I need to sleep on one pillow instead of two tonight. So just back and forth. And then we'll look down on your next time to look down. Then roll your chin forward to your chest. So you're just going to let the weight of your head pull down. So lengthening, no wrinkles there in the back of the neck. And now the top of the head is just going to wag side to side. So your chin is staying down towards your chest, but the top of the head. So it's like you're swaying a little bit with your top body and your head just follows. And find your breath here. And then coming to stillness, we'll gently let the head rise back up. So when we do things like that, and somebody walks by your office and they're like, oh, what is wrong with that person, right? This is when you're glad you have a door to your office, right? Or that you're home, working from home in your desk. Or maybe Jackson's looking at you funny. You got a co-host. Good. So taking one arm, it doesn't matter which arm, we're going to reach that arm way up overhead. And then pull that shoulder up to your ear. And then pull it back down. So we're sliding the shoulder blade up the back of the ribs and down. So pull that shoulder up and then pull it down. Good. So you want space here. Now, one more time, pull the shoulder up. This time, pull the arm slightly back and then down. Ah, good. So really squeezing between the shoulder blades. Then let the straight arm come out to the side. Breathe in. On the exhale, let the arm swing in front of you. So the arm is staying shoulder height. And then just a gentle pull. So maybe we get those muscles we just squeezed. We give them a little stretch. Good. Now moving to the other side, release that arm. Reach the other arm way up to the sky. Inhale, shoulder up to the ear. Exhale, shoulder down. Ooh, inhale, shoulder up. Exhale, shoulder down. Squeezing between the shoulder blades and maybe some on the side ribs. Inhale, shoulder up. Now pull the arm slightly back. Then pull the shoulder down. Ooh, you can do it. We're not going to be slouchy. Then let the arm come down to shoulder height. So the arm stays straight and then swings in front of you, staying shoulder height. And then we slightly pull and you might feel some popping or you might not feel anything. It's okay. But we want you to be gentle with our shoulders on a Wednesday. Good. And then gently release that arm, reach the other arm way up to the sky. So we're grounded and safe in our chair, right? But you can hold on to your desk or your arm rest or whatever is around or the back of your chair. And we're just going to curve the spine, leaning over. Thank you, Chief Nunn. There's a tornado watch just issued until 5 p.m. Then come back up to center and reach the other arm up and over. I like to be weather aware. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And then come back up to center. I will say that it was pouring rain where I am at 10 o'clock when we started. Now it is 10:09 and the sun is out. So it's like, yes, tornado warning inside our bodies, in the weather, in our house, in our desk situation. Deep breath in, grow tall. As you exhale, twist and look behind you. We should call that the tornado, right? A twister. Our back is being a twister. Then coming back to center. Deep breath in. Exhale, twist the other way. Awareness of what's happening in our back. Maybe we get a little bit of popping, maybe not. Gently come back to center. Inhale, lift the heart, pulling the belly forward. Exhale, round the back the other way, pulling shoulders up to the ears. Pull the belly in towards your spine, rounding your back like a turtle shell. Good. And then gently come back to center. So mindful of the tornado watch. If you envision a tornado, right, as it spins, the center of it is said to be calm, right? And so sometimes when we practice yoga and mindfulness, we are getting in touch with what's going on in our center, so that as chaos spins around us, we can stay in touch with what is calm, right? So if you're feeling like you resonate with the tornado today, here we are in the middle of the month, the middle of the morning, and the middle of the week. Can you get to the middle of your body, the middle of your mind-body connection, and you stay calm, right? So we're going to try to do that with an exercise with our hands. So with the palm facing forward, we're just going to pull back a little bit. So notice how that feels. So some people have a lot of flexibility in the finger part. Some people have a lot of flexibility in the wrist part. Some of it might just look like this. So it doesn't matter where you land as long as you feel that stretch. And now rotate the thumb. Why do we hold our breath when we do this? I don't know, but don't hold your breath. And now over to the other side. So typically we have a dominant hand. And though we don't do a lot of handwriting with pens as much as we do typing these days, rotate that thumb, we still have a dominant hand, and it'll still feel different when we stretch the hand. Good. And now gently release that hand, shaking energy into the fingers. So if you keep that vision of the tornado thing swirling around you, sometimes when you have to pick the next thing you're going to do, and maybe it's all related, maybe it's a house of cards all the time, sometimes it's helpful to count to 10. And you can count to 10 as fast as you can, or you can use it as a time to slow down. So we're going to take one hand. It doesn't have to be your dominant hand. And we're just going to hold up one finger. That's going to be 1. And then 2. For 3, the thumb comes out, and that's important. So we're pulling that thumb back. The fingers are reaching up. That's a 3. Now for the 4, the thumb comes back in. And now 5, you're going to reach your fingers as far as they can away from each other. And then for the 6, the pinky and the thumb come together. And if you need to watch that happen, you can do that. That's okay. And then 4th finger, and then middle finger, then index finger. And then from the index finger, you pull everything in and the thumb goes up. And that's 10. Now, the other hand, relax this hand that just did it. With the other hand, we're going to try it. 1, 2, thumb goes out, pulling back as far as it can. Now the thumb comes in for 4. All the fingers go out as far as you can for 5. 6 is pinky and thumb. 7 is ring finger and thumb. Middle finger and thumb is 8. 9. And thumbs up for 10, right? So yes, thank you, Chloe. It is ASL. This is how we count to 10. So this is helpful for us with mind body. We're going to hold up our hands. We're going to do both at the same time, but take a breath. It's easy to hold your breath. We're not going to hold our breath. We're breathing 1, 2, thumb goes out 3, 4, all the fingers out 5, pinky finger, ring finger, middle finger, index finger, and 10, right? So then you're ready to make your decision. So the number 10 is literally a thumbs up. So when you're having to make a hard decision and you need to take a moment to breathe, or you're teaching somebody how to do this who is having a really hard time, way outside of their body, mind body disconnect, anxiety, can't make a next decision, let's count to 10. So shake out your fingers, take a deep breath. Notice how you're seated. I've got my feet on the floor. Now I'm going to cross my legs in my chair. So maybe just change your seating position so that you're just a little more comfortable. And this is something you can do under a table. So if you're in a meeting where somebody has hijacked the agenda and you've got to find a way to sort of say, let's bring us back to the table, you can do this under the table. So we're going to try this again. Ready? We're going to go a little faster. Take a deep breath. Good. 1, 2, 3. Thumb is back. 4, 5. Everything is far apart. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Awesome. Good. Now we're going to try something really fun. Okay. So both hands up. I'm going to mute you, Deborah. There we go. We're going to go one hand counting 1 to 10. The other hand's going to go 10 to 1. Does that make sense? So we got 1 on one side. We got a 10 on the other. 10 and 1. Now 2 and 9. 3 and 8. 4 and 7, 5 and 6, 6 and 5, 7 and 4, 8 and 3. Remember the thumb comes out on 3. 9 and 2, 10 and 1. Ah, you did it. Look at you using your brains. That was so great. So shake out your arm, your hands. Good. Now we're just going to look to the left and the right. Check back in with the neck. Do you hear anything happening in there? Good. Then bring the head back to center. Inhale, both arms up. Bend the elbows, bring the hands to the back of the head. Good. So use the heel of the hand to squeeze into the back of the head. Scoop underneath the head and pull the head way up. Neuroplasticity is hard, Jeremy. Thank you for saying that. Because you're starting something new, right? So we should call it neuroplasticity. Get it? New neuro. That'd be terrible. Terrible joke. Okay, you're pulling your head way up. Pull it, pull it, pull it. And then gently start to bring the head forward, letting the chin land towards the chest. Good. So you're really pulling your head up and then the chin down. And now start to bring the elbows together and see if you can pull your head down just a little bit more. So the head comes up and away and down. So you're pulling up, out, and down. Good. Now keep your chin down, but release the hold with your hands. And once again, sway the body slightly and let the head follow. So sometimes we can get so uptight that we don't even let the neck follow along with the movement. Good. And then gently come to stillness and then bring the head slowly back up. Just one shoulder, bring it up, pull it back and pull it down. Good. So notice here, we stretched that at the beginning, right? Other shoulder, pull it up, pull it back, pull it down. Good. So really opening the collarbone space here too, especially if you're going to be typing a lot today. We want to remind the body it has options that we can pull back. Good. Inhale, both arms up. On the exhale, bend the elbows. Bring the fingers out as wide as you can. So we got 2 number 5s, right? And we're pulling back as much as you can. Good. And now start to keep the arm bone where it is, but start to turn the hands down. Ooh, notice where that is in the shoulders. Inhale, pull the arms up. Exhale, pull the arms down. We kind of look like a puppet, don't we? Or a marionette. Inhale up. So watch the neck though. We're not pulling the shoulders up, keeping those shoulders down. Last one. Ah, good. Now reach the arms out wide, pulling one arm up, bend the elbow, hand to the back of the neck or heart space. We'll grab the tip of the elbow with the other arm. A nice side stretch here that involves your tricep. Right? Good. Now see if you can hold this side pull and twist some so that you look up and maybe opening the heart a little bit. Sometimes that gives you a different stretch here in the armpit where the tricep comes in. Good. Inhale, bring both arms way up to the sky, looking up. Lots of options in the rest of your day, right? Exhale, other side. So bend the other elbow, hand to the back of the heart space, grab that tip of the elbow, and we gently pull. Good. So opening up that side rib space. Inhale here. Exhale, twist, look to the sky. Ah. Good. Inhale, both arms way up. Exhale, let the arms float down. Good. Now, mindful of your space, look around. Is there anything, again, that you need to do to be a little more comfortable? Maybe your coffee still has another sip. So let's do a scan of how our body is feeling. We are weather aware. There's literally going to be things swirling around outside, right? Maybe there are items on your to-do list that are swirling around or maybe it goes like this, like it keeps coming back up. So let's be mindful that who you are is the observer of all of that. So you are not the chaos. You are not the list. You are not the expectations. You are not even the weather, though we're connected to it. You're the essence observing all of that, right? So you are still you, no matter what all happens out here and on your desk and in your car and in your house. You're still you. So let's have a moment just to remember that. Take a deep breath in and let it out. Good. Jeremy just wrote baseball-sized hail according to AL.com. So let's take a deep breath in Grateful for baseballs and the game of baseball. However, not loving that it'll be flying in the air. But again, that's outside. You are inside you. Take a deep breath. Let it out. If you want to just be still and keep breathing like that, then you do that. Stay just like that. If it's okay with your body, we'll bring your hands up. We'll gently count to 10. Same on each side. So 1, 2, exhale. 3, no breath. 4, inhale. 5, hold your breath. 6, exhale. 7, no breath. 8, inhale. 9, exhale. 10, both thumbs up, gentle smile to your face. And then let your hands come together in front of your heart space. Today is Wednesday, June 14th, middle of the month, middle of the day, middle of the, not middle of the day, it's middle of the morning, middle of the week. And you can do this. Stay weather aware. We bow in honor of you taking a moment to breathe, and we say, Namaste. Way to go, everybody! You did it. You reset
Thank
your
you.
mindset. Yes, thank you. Yay, Deborah made it. Woohoo. Yes, thanks. Thanks for being here, everybody. Yay.
We got you tonight, Molly.
What's that?
Do we have you tonight?
Yes. Oh, thank you. Yes, tonight we're having big yoga for free in the big multi-purpose room at one place. If you have any questions about that, you can email or call me. But it's at 5:30. 5:30 to 6:30 is for all levels, all body types. Danielle is living proof that you can show up and take a nap. If you need to take a nap, you just take a nap. If you want to stand on your head, I'll help you stand on your head. But tonight, every second Wednesday of the month at 5:30, we gather for some big yoga, roll it out the mat. But then every Wednesday, we do accessible yoga at your desk where you can wear whatever you want and forget about your mat. So yes, so tonight, I'm looking forward to it. And so grateful that all of you were here.
Thank you, Molly.
You're welcome.
Bye, guys.